Hello everyone, this is Sumit Bilsare. I am going to tell you about the how response spectrum method is applied on this model of a tall building. So for this we have to go for define menu, then click on load patterns, then click on load, name it as seismic because in this load pattern there is no not mention any of seismic load, so mention the seismic load, choose type of loading at seismic, auto lateral load, choose the is code for earthquake, that is is 1893 2002, click on add new load, then the load is added in it, then click on modify lateral load. So by clicking on this modify lateral load, we can put the parameters in it, direction and eccentricity. Click on x direction and y direction only. There is no need of x direction plus eccentricity and x direction plus y eccentricity plus or minus. Only we have to put the x direction and y direction. Then this is a top story. Top story is our 23 because this is a 23-story building, and the bottom story is base. This is our base. Click on the seismic zone factor as per code. So this is a Bangalore city. The model is being considered to finalize in Bangalore city. So click on the Bangalore city. Seismic zone factor is that is zone 2. So the zone 2's seismic zone factor is 0.1. Okay, then click on site type. This is a medium soil, so click on 2. The importance factor for the buildings, for all other buildings, is 1, and the factors, that is response reduction factor, is 3. Okay, as per 1893 2002. Click on OK, then click on OK. Okay, then go to define menu, then click on load cases. So this is a seismic load case. Okay, so there is a seismic load case is mentioned here. Then click on OK, then go to define menu and then go to functions. So this is a response spectrum method, so click on response spectrum method. Then there is, I already added the response spectrum, so I delete this response spectrum, and we can add the new one. So for to add the new one, you have to choose function type to add, means we have to choose our is code, that is 1893 is 1893 2002. So clicking on is 1893 2002, that is our Indian code. Okay, then add new function, then function name is response spectrum, so name it as response spectrum. Then the parameters, the seismic zone factor is our 0.1, the soil type is soil 2. Click on OK, then click on OK, then click on OK. Now this has been added in our building model, the response spectrum. Now go to define menu, then go to load cases, then add new case here, name it as response spectrum. Okay, The load case name will be response spectrum. The load case type is, this is our response spectrum, so select response spectrum. Then go to load supplied, then go to add menu. This is the acceleration. Okay, name it as u1. Default uniform is, means the function is response spectrum. So we have already calculated the scale factor by using the formula Ig upon 2R. Okay, now the calculated value is 1633.5. Okay, so this is an x direction u1, and also click on acceleration, and the load name is u2, and go to function. This is a response spectrum, so click on response spectrum, and there is also 1633.5 value of that scale factor. Okay, so loads are applied, added here. Okay, then click on OK, and next click on OK. So we have added the response spectrum method in this model. So we don't have to apply on the by physically in this model. Means in this model we don't have to apply the loads physically, as we have to do in wind load cases or other load cases, but we don't have to apply this load cases in our response spectrum, or means that is in earthquake loads are don't have to apply. This is we have to only mention in this aspect. Okay, so the program will its own calculate it, as we have already added in this. Okay, then click on load combination. If it is not having mention of load combination, then we have to add default design combination. So I have already, these are 14 combinations, so I don't have to add the default design combos now, because it has already added in it. So you can see this, that is combination 1, that is 1.5 dead load. This is 1.5 dead load plus 1.5 live load. So second combination, as all combinations are given here. Okay, so this is a combinations. Okay, in this in this building model, I have already made the video on wind load. So in I have already done this analysis by using wind load. So I have to set load cases to run. Okay, so in this I have to do not run for the other loads, because we have to only added the seismic and response spectrum. Okay, so click on run, do not run. So this is a dead load. Okay, so click on run, do not run. We don't have to run for the dead load. Click on run, do not run. Okay, click on wind load. Wind load we don't have, because we all know as per our IRC IS codes that the wind load and the seismic load are not added in a one combo. So we have to do not run this combination. Okay, do not run. Now only we have to put the seismic and response spectrum here. Then click on run now. It will take few minutes to analyze all the building. After the analyzing of this building model, we get some results of shear force diagram, bending moment diagram, and displacement. And as this is a seismic analysis, so we got the displacement values, seismic displacement values, the story drift, all this. So this is how the deformed shape is look like after the analysis has done. Click on start animation if you want to see the how the deformed shape is look like, how the deformed member is look like. Then start animation. It will take some seconds and it will show the how the analysis is done, how the building will behave during the earthquake. Is go right to left, right to left, left to right. So this will be done. Okay, during earthquake. Now go to display with and deform shape. Okay, so this is a click on this response spectrum, apply here. Okay, click on OK. Now this is response spectrum method is applied for the deformed shape. The deformed shape is behaving in like this. Then click on display and force. First of all, stop this animation. Stop animation. Then go to display. Then force stress diagram. Click on this support spring reactions. Okay, this is seismic response spectrum. Click on this, apply. So you can see the base here, the reactions of this supports is mentioned here. Okay, so this is just put the cursor on each support and you will get the fx, fy, fz, means force in x direction, force in y direction and force in z direction. This is a our fz, means this is a z direction. Okay, this is our z direction, this one will be x direction and this one will be y direction. So this is a reactions. Okay, and you will get other forces also. Just click on this frame and if you want shear force diagram, then click on shear 2 okay, and click on apply or okay. So you will get this shear force 2 in 2 direction. Click on this display, click on this and click on this shear force in 3 direction. Click on OK. So the shear force will look like this. Okay, as we can check the bending moment diagram also. Just click on moment 2 apply. This will be in columns moment. Now we have to see about the in 3 direction. Okay, so this is a moment in 3 direction. Okay, so this is only for the seismic. Okay, we haven't calculated the dead load and the live load in this. Okay, then click on display and deform shape. The story will be look like. Click on this, the story will be okay. Then click on design. For to design this, click on design, then concrete frame design, then click on view / revise preference. We have to select our IS code. So design code is our IS 456-2000 as Indian code for reinforced concrete and plain concrete. Okay, then click on OK. Okay, then after this click on design, go to concrete frame design, click on start design / check. It will be starting the design. Okay, as we already applied all the members, already modeled all the building members, so we have already put the columns and beams dimensions in our first video. So this is only to design the seismic analysis and its design. Okay, it takes some few minutes to done this analysis, oh sorry, design. As a design will be get completed, and we will know the dimensions of each beam and column, and the reinforcement quantity means the reinforcement data, uh, how much bar, or how much uh, at which spacing the bars are implemented there. This is a design part, guys, so it takes some more time as compared to the analysis part, because the design part will do from top to bottom, and by analyzing each member's frame, means each frame, each beam, each column, how much load are applied on it. So you can see the yellow highlighting marking. It means that the designing is done here, means designing is going on. Now see the vertical movement. So this is a column is designing here. Okay. So earlier it was showing by horizontal lines, horizontal yellow markings. Now it is vertical yellow markings. Now what is the notification here, guys? Analysis and design sections differ for 373 concrete frames. Do you want to reiterate analysis and design? It means that the analysis for 373 concrete frames is how to redesign, means the loadings are, means we have auto selected all the columns and beams. So it means that we have to redesign this 373 concrete frames, because it is not capable to resist the load. So click on yes, yes, and it will the redesign all, redesign the incapable elements. Okay, by applying the auto select column and auto select beams option there. Click on OK. Yes, click on yes, and here it, guys, the designing is going on. It will take more than the normal timings, because it is a very it is a 23-story building, and the designing is also a major part in this. So it takes more than normal time. So in ETABS you don't have to uh, local access, means you don't have to care about the local access, means if you have used the StatPro, then in that software you have to take care of the local access, means you means there is a very difficult to join one member to other, means if this is a, means this is a slab. Okay, so if I have to uh, make a slab here, means this is a panel. If I have to make a slab in StatPro, then I have to make it as clockwise, okay, by applying. But in this ETAP software we don't have to care about the local axis. Just click on the uh, floor, that is draw rectangular floor slash wall, then just click on uh, this point, then click on this point, it will be made a concrete our slab. Okay, so ETAP software is much easier than the other Stat Pro. ETAPS is a new technology, but in ETAPS we can't do the analysis and design for the our substructures. Means this is our superstructure, means above the ground level. Okay, so we can do the analysis and design for above the ground level, but what about the below the ground level? We can't do in this software. Okay, ETAPS, but we can do in the SAP also. The foundation analysis we can do in SAP, and we can also do in STAD also. So Skyfi Labs is a very helpful, is very helpful because I have learned a lot from this Skyfi Labs course. Okay, the analysis and design. Okay, so now the notification is already here. Means how analysis and design section. So just read the notification. Analysis and design section differ for 36 concrete frames. Do you want to reiterate analysis and design? Means 36 concrete frames have to redesign. Okay, just click on yes and it will be auto selected design. Okay, so the course which I am doing here, that is from the Skyfi Labs, and the Skyfi Labs is a very good platform for me to learn this software. In this software, I am means in this course, that is Skyfi Labs course, I am studying the SAP and ETAPS both, and there is not only Skyfi Labs not only teaching the how to command this software, but they are also teaching how to apply, how to implement by using the design codes also. That's our Indian standard codes, that is for our wind load 875 part 3, for our that is earthquake seismic loads we are using 1893 2002. Okay, so this is a thing that is you will find in this course. Okay, no the other means I have done means I have watched a very means many videos of analysis and design of concrete buildings, the softwares I have, but I haven't found such quality, means the lectures having such quality of Skyfi Labs, that I have learned a lot from this course, and I'm very satisfied by doing this course. Okay, and I think I will do the other courses also from Skyfi Labs, which is if it is relevant to my field, and that is structural engineering. Okay. And so, guys, I am a student of Guru Nanak Institute of Technology, MTech student, and I am also doing my professional means I am also doing my job in Artifact Projects Limited as a junior structural design engineer, in which I have specialized in bridge design engineer. Means I am at a beginner's level, not not expert in this. Okay. again it taking some times. Okay, it is a normal, means this is a one more new notification. Okay, analysis and design sections differ for 29 concrete frames. Now 29 concrete frames are still remaining. Click on yes, and it will redesign it. You can see the horizontal beams, means the beams, the horizontal movement of yellow marker. The 17 concrete frames are still remaining, but I am not going to reiterate it because video will be too long if I will be do this. So, and if the video will be too long, I will not be able to upload on YouTube. So I'm clicking on no. So there is a, so this is a design. The members have the reinforcement. Click on right click and go to summary, and you will be see the you can see the moment, bottom moment, and the reinforcement also. Okay, you will get all the details from by clicking this, and you will get the details by going to reports. Okay, I will not do this because I have to show you the time history method. Okay, so I am clicking on unlock this model. Okay, now I am going to deleting the other things, means I have to delete the load cases, that is response factor, means delete this case because I have to show you about the time history method. So go to define menu, then go to functions, then go to time history, then delete this function because this function don't have, we have already a file which is given by the our Sky-Fi Labs, that is 2002 Bhuj earthquake. So go to from file, go to that file, click on OK, click on time history from file, okay, then go to add new function, name it as time history. Okay, upload that file, browse that file. I'm searching guys, but I didn't get that file. I think I haven't downloaded it. Means I have downloaded it in my PC, but now I am using my laptop. Okay, so no problem, but I will tell you how I created that. Okay, then I will, means I have already practiced it, so I know that. Go to that browse file, then in that file you have to add from which header line the actual data started. Means if the actual data started from ninth line, then name it as 9. Okay, okay, then prefix purchase, this is a 0, number of points per line, this one will be, this will be 1. Okay, then fixed format, go to fixed format, the actual time history will be, you will be notified this, then click on OK. Okay, then go to analyze, then set load cases to run, then in which you have to there will be the time history, and click on run that part, and you will be get the time history analysis. Okay, I already do this, but I haven't found the time history because I have practiced that thing in my personal computer, but it is this is video, the video is I am creating here in my laptop, and in this laptop I haven't downloaded the that file. Okay guys, so okay, bye. Then this is my Sky-Fi Labs assignment, and I have submitted this file. Okay, miss this video. Okay, okay, bye. So